This is part of an ongoing series showcasing my top 20 favorite games. Number 7, BioShock. So this might surprise the people who actually watched my original because the BioShock franchise in my last top 15 was actually at number 5. And even more so, it wasn't the original BioShock, it was BioShock Infinite. So let's break it down a little. When I first played these games, I was a lot more interested in BioShock Infinite's storytelling, dramatic twists, and characters delving into long monologues about freedom and control. But I think one of the things I've come to appreciate about the original BioShock is that a lot of its story is told in its environment. When you first see Rapture, you don't see it as the technical marvel that it was supposed to be, you just see a world that's already fallen apart long before you actually got there. The story never actually stops to explain what all went wrong, you just piece it together through things like propaganda posters, broken rooms, audio logs, and the quiet horror starts to set in as you keep going and realize that this place was built on an idea that was ultimately never going to work. A city founded on radical individualism where the belief is that the great shouldn't be constrained by the small eventually collapses under its own weight. And what makes it work in a way that it didn't work as well for the other games is that the game doesn't really lecture you about it, it just lets you live inside the consequences. It's a little bit mean-spirited in its delivery, but it's also done confidently. It lets you experience the rot firsthand and then draw your own conclusions rather than spelling them out. But in talking about BioShock's storytelling, I can't gloss over the twist. If by some chance you haven't been spoiled to it yet, I won't give it away, but this is one of the best twists I've seen in gaming history, like top 3 easy. When I first heard it, it made me question literally everything about this game after that. Who is this guy I'm playing as? What is his connection to Atlas? And what was my actual role in all this? It reinforces the game's core theme about control, agency, and choice in a way that can only be done in a video game format. The game doesn't just explore those themes, it makes you feel what it's like to lose them. It makes you play along and asks you whether or not you really had a choice at all. And that's the level of storytelling that few other games have been able to replicate, including other BioShock games.